Good evening, and tonight I'm going to be doing another movie review. It's been a while since my last review, but I've been really busy downloading videos from my boyfriend, who also has his own YouTube channel, so that's what I've been doing. So I really haven't had much time to download my own movie videos, but I'm going to do a review for you tonight, and it's going to be the long-awaited review on Thor The Dark World. Thor The Dark World was a pretty good movie. It was very much in the same spirit as the first Thor, starring Chris Hemsworth and Tom Hiddleston. What made this one better, I think, was the sense of humor that was in it. It's a lot funnier and wittier than the first one. In a lot of ways, Thor is The Dark World is a very campy movie. It really makes no attempt to be that serious. It's just meant to be a really fun kind of popcorn film. And for that, it succeeds quite well. Chris Hemsworth playing Thor in this is wonderful as always. You get to see him without his shirt off in this one, which was nice. I didn't mind, and all the other girls in the audience enjoyed it too. So, and basically the story is Thor is trying to save the world from these dark elves who have harnessed the power of the Ether, which is basically almost like dark matter in the universe. It's like this kind of dark energy, that takes over people's bodies and possesses them, I guess. So, and basically the Dark Elves start by attacking Asgard first, and then their plan is to overrun the whole universe and take it over. And also there's this other strange thing happening in the movie called the, convergence, where all the kind of dimensions in the whole universe are lining up. And it only happens every few, billion years or whatever. So all these weird portals keep opening that connect all these different dimensions and times together. It's a little bizarre, but... So yeah, the story itself I found was a little... a little strange. But it's a very action-packed movie. You see a lot of Asgard in this movie. I'd say more than half the movie is set in Asgard. Asgard is a very, I guess you could say very, rather almost like an Alice in Wonderland type of place. Very kind of surreal looking and strange. I guess has its own kind of wonder to it. And, Natalie Portman is back in this one playing Jane Foster, Thor's love interest. And, just like the first movie, she's kind of investigating all these strange forces and things that are going on in the world. They keep finding all these portals that, you kind of drop things into them and they just disappear, and then they go into another dimension and then they reappear. Tom Hiddleston in this movie was, for me, the big standout in this, as he is in all the movies. He was fantastic in the Avengers, he was fantastic in the first Thor, and he's really great in this too. He's a big source of comic relief in this film. He's also really kind of like a petulant child, very selfish and self-centered. Really is a master of deception in this film. You really see how good he is at that fooling and tricking people, and how deceitful he can really be in this film. He's not quite as psychotic in this one as he is in the Avengers, but he is quite a bit funnier, I guess you could say, and he definitely has presence. Like Tom Hiddleston playing Loki, he's just a great villain, a great bad guy. And, basically Thor has to, he was put in prison after the Avengers film. I don't know if you guys follow all those films, but he kind of have to know the whole backstory, to know what Loki's responsible for. He almost destroyed Earth, basically. He was trying to take over Earth and rule all its people through fear, and he was working, along with this other alien race to basically bring about the next apocalypse in the Avengers, and all the Avengers, the superheroes, have to come together to stop him. So in this movie, he's not quite as treacherous, I guess, but he's still very deceitful and very, really a master of illusion in this one. You see that a lot more in this film, like how brilliant he is at, you know, coming up with elaborate schemes and fooling everyone into believing in him. Truly psychotic. So, and there's a rather shocking moment with Loki in Thor: The Dark World, which I don't want to give away, but it really was quite shocking until later I realized what Loki's plan was. But for a while, I don't want to give it away for those of you who don't know what happens to Loki in the movie. But let's just say it's the ultimate deception, pretty much, that he comes up with. Anthony Hopkins is in this playing Odin. He's fantastic. You know, he's very cut and dry as Odin. Odin's very straightforward in the way he expresses himself. You know, there is a humanity to Odin, but he's kind of, you know, very regal and very, not very expressive, but very, very kind of straightforward in the way he expresses himself, I guess you could say. So Anthony Hopkins was a great choice to play Odin. He just really has that commanding presence of playing the king of the gods, you know, the king of Asgard. So the movie was visually stunning, had lots of awesome special effects. It does look a little cartoony, I found. It's not 100% believable. But, you know, the movie's meant to be kind of campy and fun. It's not meant to be that serious. So, for what it is, it's a really good movie. You know, it was far from perfect. That certainly didn't suck. It was very entertaining. If you're looking to see a really intense, deep movie, no. It's none of those things. It's just a total romp. You know, it's... Thor is a rather difficult character to make really serious in the first place because, you know, he has this giant hammer that he spins around and he can control the weather and lightning and all this and that. So they just really decided, rather than try to make it too serious, that they would just have fun with it. So, and the movie is a lot of fun. I really enjoyed it. I didn't find the villain in it, though. I think he's like the king of the dark elves. He was not very scary. Loki was far scarier in comparison. So, yeah, overall it was a pretty good movie. You know, all the actors did pretty good jobs in it. Yeah, I don't know what else to say about it. Really, it was just entertaining. I can't really go into a really deep philosophical discussion about it because it really was not a very deep or philosophical movie. So it was very, you know, very comic book, very much just a really over the top and fun romp. So if you're looking to see a really great escapism movie, you know, that'll just take you away for a couple hours, make you feel good, then go see it. It was really entertaining and, you know, I love superhero movies. I'm a huge geek. You know, I'm a huge fan of the Avengers and all the superheroes that are in that. You know, Iron Man and Thor and, you know, Black Widow and the Hulk and, of course, Captain America. I've seen all those movies many times. So, yeah, basically any movie that comes out that has an Avenger in it, I'm going to go see. So I guess that's my review on Thor: The Dark World. It was a little brief, but, you know, there's a whole lot to say about this, you know. It was just a good movie, you know, just a fun popcorn flick. So go see it if you're into that kind of stuff. My next review will probably be either on Lady Gaga's Art Pop, or I might do a review on Catching Fire, The Hunger Games, which I just saw, which was also really good. So there'll be another review coming soon. Have a good night, everyone. Bye-bye.